Hey everyone. Hi. I was so shocked when I saw the comments. I was like, how? But hey everyone, welcome back to another video with electrasoul. I'm very sorry about coming on so late. Well, I came about an hour late, honestly, but it was because of some other stuff. But anyway, with that being said, guys, hey y'all, welcome back to another video with electrasoul. If you're new to my channel, I'm a psychic medium, a spiritual life coach, and just a spiritual girl putting everybody on alongside a whole lot of other things. But today in this video, guys, I'm going to be talking about a topic that yeah, it was requested. It was requested within my last live that I had, and what it says is it's from Indrani Lahiri. Can you please teach about how did you achieve this level of calmness in your aura? And they said that they're very sensitive about auras and that they've never seen something so beautiful before. Oh, that was about me. Thank you so much for saying that. That's so sweet. But okay, so with everything being said, having a calm aura, guys, is a very, very, very easy thing to achieve. Okay. The biggest part about having and maintaining a calm aura is the essence that you put into it. Like, you have to consciously actually feed having a calm aura on purpose, because your intention is ultimately what makes you into that version of yourself that always resonates with calmness, tranquility, peace within your reality. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's very important to me to always be as calm as you can actually be. And I mean that. All right. I know obviously some egos may hear that and think, oh, well, I can't always be calm. I can't, you know what I mean? Okay. First, you can always be calm. That's a good thing. I think it's more that they want to say that it feels quote unquote a little bit difficult to always be calm, but it's definitely very achievable. And it's something that I believe that everyone should have in their realities. Like, I believe that everyone should feel very tranquil within their lives. I believe that everyone should feel at peace, that everyone should always feel honestly calm, always, about everything in this reality, even if or when within your own personal life that you feel a certain type of way about certain things, or that you see certain things play out and things like that. You have to have a strong mind to hold you down so that you're able to not deal with everything, but to back yourself up throughout every single opportunity, situation, everything with anyone. Okay, I just saw 222 on the timestamp. I feel like that's a sign for sure, especially for those who want to achieve a calm aura in your realities. I feel like the biggest thing for y'all to remember is that you're already doing that simply because you're here, because you're listening, and because you intend to have a life that's very peaceful for you, which, like I stated, is very important, guys. Okay, so with all of that being said, like I stated, having and achieving a calm aura is actually very simple. I feel like, of course, I feel like to some people it feels like almost easier said than done, and I do understand that. Like, I understand how it sounds and things like that, because I do know the amount of, what do I say, like, dedication that you put towards having a calm aura, in which you actually, manifest that for yourselves, because you're so dominant in the fact that you have a calm aura. This life treats you peacefully. Everything in your reality is something that only makes you feel even calmer than you already are as a person. It feeds your peace of mind, basically. Okay, so one big thing that I had to learn to do in my reality, in order for me to really keep the calm aura that was always destined to have, yes, but that I also really wanted for myself, because again, you have to want these things. If you don't want a peaceful aura or whatever, bro, you're literally gonna have a life that will show you exactly what you're asking for. You get what I'm saying? Like, if, like we always say, when we're manifesting things, you have to stay true to the things that you want, and completely ignore the things that you don't want, in the sense that you don't let it mentally affect you and skew the way that you see things in your reality, and all that stuff. If you let things in your way in that way, you will feel affected in some capacity, because you're letting that be an open portal into your life, and that's not something that you want. You want to be free, you want to be happy, you want to be calm. So anytime any situation occurs in your life, the biggest and best thing that you can do for yourself in order to really maintain having the calm aura that you always instill within yourself, is to take a step back and to really think about the situation that's playing out. Even if you're manifesting, y'all know I'm always going to mention manifestation, a billion percent. If even if you're manifesting, or if you're doing anything like that, consciously speaking, you have to understand that even if, for example, like, anything happens in your reality, quote unquote, that you're not the biggest fan of, okay, instead of initially just going straight to emotions and reacting to the 3D in such a way that doesn't make you happy, and whatever, that doesn't feed to you, that doesn't feed you, make it even better for you. You have to take a step back and you just have to look at the situation from the perspective of someone who is actually in control of the situation. Because I know in some cases you may assume that maybe you're not, but I promise you, your emotions rule so much more. And I'm saying your emotions rule so much more in terms of the way that you can have peaceful experiences because you're intending that, even if or when you are emotional, even if you feel a type of way, let your emotion of wanting peace come over more than anything else, because that's how you know you love yourself. You know that you love yourself when you let your life be calm for you. I actually do believe that, because I know that when I wasn't as happy, okay, there's like different phases. There was a phase that I had, not a phase, but like a part of my life where I didn't want peace in my life, so nothing was peaceful, okay? And that was something that I was unintentionally manifesting. Um Obviously everyone wants peace in their life, even if they act or say that they don't. Everyone does. But in this case, what I mean is that I didn't love myself enough to maintain peace, so I looked more for not trouble, but I guess you can say trouble, something that would deeply affect me personally in my reality. Things would just happen all the time, and then I got to a point where I got really tired of that, and I was like, I don't deserve to live a life that I'm always stressed out in or whatever, you know? Like, I deserve a peaceful life, okay? And I was just like, fuck everything. I'm done with that. So I got to a point where I started consciously manifesting a lot of peaceful situations, everything in my life the way that I wanted it to be. And I ended up getting a lot of that. Like, I remember being very happy to see how my reality was starting to show me, yeah, your life can be peaceful. This is how it is. You know, like, you deserve good things. I was getting that. Like, basically, I was manifesting that. But the thing is that even though I was doing that at some point, I was not completely happy within myself just yet. So even though, let's say, I feel like 70% of my life was peaceful at that time, 30% wouldn't be. And to me, because it made me feel comfortable, I was like, "Oh, it's okay. Like, that's fine." You know, I would always remember it's not normal to say, like, "Oh, you need a little stress in your life," or "You need you know what I mean? You know how some people think that, "Oh, yeah, you need a little trouble in your life to like, to have fun and shit." That's not true. That's a limiting belief. That is more of to the effect of you believing that if you have something really good, you also have to have something kinda shitty on the side to level it out, quote, unquote. That's not, we don't resonate with that, okay? So that's basically my point, though, is that with the 70% that's good, it was enough for me to be calm within my mind, because I was like, okay, it outweighs the stress, though. You feel me? Like, it's not the biggest deal in the world. It's completely fine in some way. But I always consciously knew, not always, more recently. Now I'm good. But like back when this was happening, and what I mean by more recently is like within the last 2 years, right? I would be like, I would realize, I was like, "This is not a good thing, though." Like, I shouldn't be encouraging that for myself, where, you know, a part of my life feels stressful, but it's okay because most of it doesn't. You know what I mean? Like, that's not something that I want, but it was something that made me feel comfortable because that's what I was used to growing up. Like, I was used to at least being worried, quote, unquote, about one thing, at least one thing in my life, and that was enough for me, which is not like, that's not how it's supposed to be. Like I stated, that's not a normal, it's not normal, it's not healthy to see life that way. So eventually I got to a point where I realized, no, I realized these things already, but then I got to a point where I started to get tired of not having a 111% peace in my life. You know what I mean? Like, a good portion of it was, but not every single little aspect. And the reason that I wasn't having peace in these other areas, the 30%, was literally because I was creating problems within my mind about certain subjects, certain things, whatever, literally creating issues in my mind. And upon me creating all these issues, oh, believe me, guys, I went in on that. Like, I believed what I was saying. I was like, blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? Like, I just fed it. I fed it as much as I could, even though it's not something that you actually want to do. I don't believe, like I stated, that anyone actually wants to be miserable. I don't believe anyone actually wants to make themselves feel that way. But I do believe that some people feel comfortable in that. And that's something that I, you know, did feel. So then finally, I was like, that's it. Like, I'm done with this. I don't deserve it, X, Y, and Z. So I set my intention and I was like, I'm going to have a very peaceful life. Like, I already have one. Now that I'm consciously feeding that, okay, now it's going to manifest. Like, now it's already here for me. And it actually ended up manifesting, obviously, like, very naturally, very peacefully. All of these issues that I thought and swore that I had, because most of your issues come from yourself. You know what I mean? Like, it's kind of like a self inflicted thing, even if you don't realize it. Even if it's like you're dealing with shitty people or whatever, with situations that you don't love, you can still actually manifest better out of it, for one, and also you can also perceive it different. Well, yeah, manifestation, perceiving it differently, it creates that, a different effect. But yeah, so I just set my intention. I was like, I deserve peace. I let my life be peaceful. You know what I mean? Like that's what I set for myself, because not only did I say my life is peaceful, but I also said I can handle peaceful situations always. Like I'm a very peaceful person. I can do this very easily. It's very easy for me to maintain peace in my reality. And that is something that I feel like really pinpointed the whole thing for me, because what did I say before? It was like I had trouble maintaining peace. So I was like, if I'm gonna be peaceful, let me instill the fact and manifest that I can handle anything that's peaceful for me. Like all the calmness that comes into my reality, let me accept it gracefully. Let me welcome peace, basically. Okay. So all those things are great, obviously, because it actually shifted my reality entirely. And I started to only experience peaceful situations, people, peaceful thoughts. The biggest thing, obviously, your thoughts is what literally manifests your entire calmness in the aura. Um, all of that ended up just becoming my reality consistently, and I remember witnessing myself become better what is it called, as like a result of me intending it to begin with. So that was something that I learned to maintain that shit, and I'm telling you guys, y'all wouldn't want it any other way. You know what I'm saying? Like everyone wants to be peaceful, and if you actually want that for yourself, which I know that you do, because if you love yourself, you're gonna want that, and you're gonna be very dominant on the fact that you're getting that shit. Like, you know what I mean? You're not gonna stop. So I want you guys to understand that as you're manifesting a calm aura, you have to just claim the fact that you already have one, and that life only brings in peaceful everything towards you, because that's what you deserve to experience always. Even if you're not used to it, I want to make it very clear to everyone, even if you're not used to this, because I do understand. You have to it's like you have to want it, honestly. I'm being completely honest, guys. Like you have to literally fucking want that shit, because if you think that you don't want it, or not even if you think, because I don't think anyone thinks that. I feel like if you fear that you do want it but you can't handle it, whatever, things like that, you're kind of feeding into something that doesn't give you power. You know what I mean? Like you're not uplifting yourself. You're not encouraging yourself. You have to be encouraging yourself. You have to be telling yourself that you deserve to have peace in your life, and that you're capable of doing that. Like you can actually have a peaceful life and be mature about it, be strong about it, consciously manifest in favor of it. You absolutely freaking can. That's your choice, but that's ultimately what you should be doing in order to manifest the fact that you can handle peaceful situations, and that your life is also very peaceful, which ultimately again contributes to your very calm aura. You get what I'm saying? So it's all like something that ties back to each other, because it's definitely a decision that comes from another decision. The decisions being, do you want peace and calmness? Yes. Okay, period. You made a decision. Now choose to continue assuming in favor of all of the peaceful situations around you. So even if someone does something, says something, something happens, circumstances this, 3D that, whatever, anything like that, you just sit back and you're like, "Nah, I got this shit. Like, I got this shit in the bag." You see, everything I talk about here, it always leads back to manifestation, because even this is something that can help you manifest even easier. You know what I mean? With confidence in yourself, because it's like, "Oh yeah, if I don't react and I don't feel so much of a type of way in my reality when something happens or whatever, I can sit back and just understand that everything's okay for me." And that's because you also have that calmness that's following you. Of course, if anything, quote unquote, were to happen in your reality, which nothing would, but let's say, something in your 3D looks a type of way, you're not going to sit there and let yourself go crazy in your mind. You're going to sit there and you're going to understand, okay, hold on, like it's straight. It's not that big of a deal. I can do this. You know what I mean? Like you're literally recollecting yourself. It's kind of like when you're talking to people, and when you're used to being argumentative. I don't know if any of y'all are, but I used to, like, my family was very argumentative. So it is something that like it becomes like a match real fast. Um, but basically, oh my God, what was my point? There was a point with that. I don't remember. Anyway, let's keep moving. But okay, wait, no, I want to remember what my point was. Oh, yes, is that when you fight with people, basically, if you're in a state of always defending yourself, getting ready to say some shit, getting ahead of somebody else with your words, you're always going to find situations that could match that. You know what I mean? And this is actually really true, guys. I feel like it's definitely very true, especially from a manifestation standpoint. If you're seeing it from like, oh, you low-key consciously manifest, or you low-key unconsciously manifested that, it is like those people who are very argumentative and somehow find fights everywhere. You know, those people who literally have to argue at the grocery store, at a restaurant, at everywhere somehow. Yeah, that is something that keeps on occurring because that person keeps on focusing on that. And the same thing goes for, you know, having stress in your life and shit. If you want calmness, greet that everywhere that you go. So the people that you meet, for me, people that I meet, everyone's a sunflower, bro. Beautiful, gorgeous, love it. Because that's the energy I give out. That's what I get back. So, you know, everywhere you go, everywhere I go, everywhere we go, everyone is really nice to us. Everyone's very calm with us. Everyone's very peaceful, very open, very still, like just very good energy. And they all greatly contribute to our lives in that way. Because, you know, in other case scenarios, it could be the opposite if that's what you welcome, which I also know that side. I remember there was a time where it's so crazy. I literally remember consciously doing this. And I feel like it was low key me testing the waters, but I remember a few years ago, I had been assuming the best from people for a long time. So anytime that I went out, anytime anyone saw me, talked to me, whatever, I would always assume that people would be nice to me. Like that was my biggest thing. I was like, people would be nice to me, people care about me, whatever. I would say things like that because that's what I wanted. And then one time I was like, it was low key like me looking for issues. So you see, not the calmness in my aura. I was channeling some sort of issue. So I was like, not even an issue. It's like a self-inflicted mind, like you know what I mean. You're almost trying to bring yourself down unintentionally in some way, just to almost feel like all the good stuff in your life is worth it, but you don't need to experience those things in order for you to feel like your life is worth it. Like you can have a peaceful life without experiencing all the other shit. But back to what I was saying, oh my god, I forgot. I like go on different tangents and shit and then I forget. But or sometimes I forget. But yeah, I feel like I just want you guys to really understand that whenever you do, oh yeah, so basically, yes, I think I remember now. Yeah, so I remember I was like, okay, let's see what happens if I start assuming that people are kind of bitches like that. I didn't say it like that. I kind of said it like, oh, what if people start being mean to me? And then I was like, you got to be on the lookout because what if people are mean to you? You know what I mean? So that's me already starting to feed that. I was like, oh, why do you like you got to be on the lookout? You know what I mean? Like you're creating a problem suddenly, so I was like, okay. And then people like low key actually started to behave that way. Not even often, but it was enough for me. It was like enough, more than enough for me to be like, okay, absolutely not. Like, we're not doing this. So then I was like, don't ever assume that again. Don't think about that again. You don't deserve that. You deserve the best. To focus on that. And then that was the end of that. I never did that again. But that was something that it was like very impulsive, honestly. Like very impulsive in my mind. I would kind of just like impulsively target bad things or things in my life that didn't make me happy, bruh. And then it came to a point where I was just like, again, I don't deserve this. You know, you got to stand up and choose what you deserve. And if you understand that you deserve calmness in your reality, your life will make it more than presentable to you because that's what you ultimately decided that you deserve at the end of your day. And I really want y'all to understand that this goes a very far and long way. Everything in your reality is meant to uplift you, and I want you guys to really stay focused on that because that's really what's going to help you always. Like it's going to help you the most. It's what's going to give you the most confidence, and it's what's going to make you understand that there's nothing in this reality that can truly bother you ever because you're not letting any of it ever, you know? Like you're in front of everything. You're ahead of everything. You're in control of all that shit. You're not going to let anything touch, affect you, move you, nothing. You're in control. And that is the most important thing, guys. I want y'all to really remember this because having a calm aura is definitely a choice, but it's a choice that I know that y'all are going to make always, or that y'all are consciously making, especially now that I've made this video. I put it out into the universe. Whoever is meant to see this will use what I'm saying to their advantage to help maintain even more peace in their realities because, again, we all deserve that. But I'm sorry, I'm trying to like make this like even. Okay, I think it's good now. What is that? It's a purifier, guys. That right here. I'm like going away from it. This is a purifier, an air purifier. If you guys want to get one, please do because it helps the air, like the quality of the air and the health of the air. Obviously, you're breathing in the air, and it actually does make a difference. So I just want to tell y'all. But yes, okay, guys. So with all that being said, please continue intending the best for your aura, guys. I'm here for y'all. I'm here to help y'all. I'm here to continue manifesting in favor of that for y'all as well. May God bless y'all always. As always, thank you guys so much for listening and for watching, genuinely, and for being here and talking and everything. I'm really excited to, let's read these comments. Let's just read them. Okay. Hey guys. Hey. Oh, oh my god. Wow, thank you, Debbie. That's so cute. Sent gold coin for 10 jewels. I wonder what that means, but thank you so much. Sent star for 2 jewels. Wow. Thank you, Angel. God bless you. Thank you. That's so sweet. And may all the stars come back to you a billion. Like, may it all be all the good gold coins and jewels. God bless you, Angel, for real. Thank you. Okay. Hey, Bangtan Lily. Okay, I know it's late, but I've been dying to ask this since the last live with your sisters. Can you actually define how the color of your aura is? For example, Tylee in the Avatar series. Interesting. Claims to have a rosy pink one. Can I have that too? I see myself as a very gentle lady who's sometimes dealing with uncontrollable passive aggression, but okay, currently working on it all. What am I talking about? It's all done, and it is. And then someone said, is it possible to change the color of your aura? And then you said, yeah, I think since everything is possible, but let's see what Electra thinks. And then you said you want a purple aura. Then someone else, and then you said, someone else said they want a purple aura. Then you said, by the way, manifested being forever hydrated. And I tell y'all, there's no single day where I don't feel my temple at all. And it's something I desperately affirmed for, but it's done, guys. Congratulations. Congratulations on your success story, period. Yes, it's possible to change your aura color. The way that you do that is by intention. So yes, literally what Jada said. If you intend it, you will manifest it. But something that I will say is when I was working on changing color auras, not for myself, but like for other people and things like that, this was back in 2017 before I found out about the law of assumption. And I remember I was, very spiritual. So the way that I would like see it is visualizing it. I would like visualize it. I would put the color on the person. You know what I mean? Like I would literally craft it, and then eventually, or not even eventually, immediately type shit, you will start to see the new aura. Then I don't want to say new. It's just like a different color that would appear. And yeah, so you could definitely do that, especially if you have intentions to do that, you will. So yeah. But yes, I love that. And also thank you for asking. Don't worry about the time, girl. I definitely changed my aura and cleared my vibe by wearing the elite shungite stone, yeah, by my heart chakra overnight. I only wore it after I have deeply cleared my energy. I felt the need to do this. Hold on, I'm trying to find your second comment. I noticed the shift immediately and had to deeply clear, and now I'm in my own energy again and feeling more like myself than I have in the last 5 years. I'm so happy to hear that. That's really good, and I'm really like thankful that you feel better too, because you always should. But wow, that's really cool, and I'm glad. That's a good example for everyone here. Definitely. Thank you for sharing that, boo. God bless you so much. Um yeah, crystals can do that. They're very powerful. They're extremely powerful. They're amazing. They're super magnetic, everything. Um you gave me a great idea for another crystal or another question. Crystals and gem, if yes, which one should I choose for myself personally? Yeah, of course. Absolutely. Why not? I feel you should go with clear quartz. That's low-key what I saw. I feel like pyrite as well, but I feel like after clear quartz. I feel like either one's fine, but I feel like clear quartz initially is what I see the most. I know. Oh yeah, Electra. Hi, Nero asked. Hey, boo. Um. Oh, thank you so much, Bangting Lily. You too. Like, God bless you so much. I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying to read y'all's comments. Okay, so the next thing someone said. What do you intuitively feel would be the best way to stay disciplined? Because it can be a little difficult at times. Okay, so the best way to stay disciplined is honestly remembering that you deserve what you want and that you want what you want. Okay, because I feel like the biggest thing that doesn't encourage people, I guess, to stay disciplined is when or if they feel like what they want is unachievable and slash or they don't deserve it or they don't want it bad enough. Like genuinely, it's up to how bad you want it. So if you really want what you want, you're gonna do what you have to do to manifest it, and I promise you, you really will, because that's how I've always been. And I know for a fact that I know that's how everyone is. Like, if you really want something, you're gonna get it. So yeah, that's basically like you have to think about that and you have to ask yourself, like, do I really want this? Do I really want this? If I do, let me do something about this because I can, like you have the power to. But a billion percent, you absolutely can. And I know for a fact that yeah, you can definitely do anything. You just gotta be in control and you have to be in front of it too, a billion percent. Oh my god, I was reading through this conversation y'all are having. So funny. Bangtan Lily said the crazy things I've been looking up to since I was a kid, but thanks to Electra, I was able to encourage me digging deeper into celebrity stuff and found out about their real persona. Like at first I felt hurt, but then I remembered and reminded myself that there's nothing to worry since I follow a group called BTS who's more than amazing. That's so cute. Okay, first, thank you for saying that because I feel like I'm happy that you said that you decided to look deeper into these things because you should, and that's something I had to learn to do for myself too. I didn't want to for some time, honestly, like before, because I cared a lot about these kinds of things, but now I don't at all because I feel like it's just so like y'all know what it is. It's like very egotistical. It's in your face for on purpose. What are you doing with this? But yes, I'm glad that you looked into that, and I'm glad that you did what was best for you in terms of the energy of those things because they it matters a lot. But yes, guys, like 110%. I should honestly take a break from watching all these reels where people telling us to leave toxic people without any single word. But after watching Electra's old stuff about revising people, synchronicity, and I did, and came back being friends with people I wanted to give up on, but in my reality they stayed because they do. I'm happy that you got that, and I'm glad to hear that too. Of course, it's always your choice. For me, I'm very like either one. I think that if you wanna manifest someone different, please do it. If you want to manifest this person how you would like to, please do it. As long as you have confidence and you're calm about it. I don't want anyone to be anxious. I care about that a lot. So as long as you're good, I'm good. You feel me? As long as you're happy, I'm happy. And yes, you're right. Those everyone that you intend to be their very best towards you, they always will be. So yes. Of course, KSB. Wish you all the best, my love. Thank you so much, Angel. For real. Um, Let me see. I love your hand tattoos. Thank you so much. It's so sweet. That's so sweet. Like for real. God bless you, Angel. Thank you. Hi, Earth Angel. Hey, Boo. Could you make a video about energy exchange during intimacy and how people can protect and remove other people's negativity and negative energy after intimacy? A lot of people don't know how to protect themselves energetically. I would love to. I would love to. Yes. Thank you for asking me that. Maybe we'll do it with my sisters maybe because this is something that my sisters care a lot about too. And I'm a Scorpio Mars. I care a fucking lot about this kind of topic because I know that a lot of people don't know how to do that because these things are kind of like taboo because, people feel awkward. Like, get the fuck over it. This is stuff that we need to talk about. I don't care about that awkward shit. I feel like this is more important than our prides, because things feeling awkward like that is literally your ego. Get up out and handle that shit. We got to talk about it. So, yes, thank you so much for recommending that. I'm very thankful. And you're right. Okay. Someone asked, what is an ego death and why do so many people demonize it? That's a great question. Wow, that's a good question. Should I make a video about it, guys, or should I just like answer it now? I feel like I can answer it, but I'll make a video about it. Okay, so an ego death is basically when the world as you know it, that your ego knows, is basically gone and dead, and everything changes. Like you see the world very soulfully now. The things that you used to rock with and fuck with and love and all this other stuff that is very egotistical to you, you will no longer feel connected to because you will naturally be going towards the things that your soul wants for you. And the reason people demonize it is because it freaks them out. It's because they can't imagine not listening to whoever for 80 years or talking shit about people. Like literally. That's why. It's because it feels a bit painful, honestly, if I'm being real. It feels a bit painful to the ego because your life literally completely changes, but ultimately is an enormous blessing. So it shouldn't be demonized. I think it should be welcomed so that people can accept this easier or accept it more, and so that they can let good things happen even more as opposed to fearing all this stuff because they see the world differently. So yeah. Anyway, I intend that helps you and it answers your question. But yes, pink aura, it's so cute. Okay. That's beautiful that you would craft upgraded auras on the people you care about. That's so kind. That's so sweet of you to say. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Well, yeah, I care a lot, but I really appreciate that you said that because I feel like that's really kind of you. Thank you so much, Angel. Let me make sure I got the screenshot of this that you said. Okay, yeah, I did. All right, next thing. Um, or amethyst, but she said quartz, and so it shall be. That's so cute. If you want to get amethyst, get both. Get them all. Like whatever you feel too. I'm adding to your plate. You feel me? It's not just what I say; it's what you say too. So if you feel amethyst, get quartz and amethyst. But I did see that clearly, so I feel like it definitely would help you. But yes, both. Why not? Okay, so hold on. Let's see. Would you ever go ghost hunting with your sisters for fun? I'm crying. Honestly, low key, maybe not. Low key, no, because we're very respectful towards spirits. I think we would help spirits or get rid of them. So maybe, yeah, actually. I didn't go, I've never went ghost hunting, but I have gone to people's houses to deal with demons in their house. So I don't know if that's ghost hunting, but it was really cool, but it was like very real. It was like crazy. But it's, it's very real. Also, speaking of fun, what do you intuitively think my SP is doing right now? I'm so giggly right now. It's so cute. Let me see. What time is it where y'all are at? Loki. I saw like showering or something. Sorry. I saw like I think they're busy. Like I see them standing up and like doing something. I think they're preparing for bed. But yeah. Okay. Hibiscus said, and then I felt all of their anger and rage to the point where I felt like I was going through psychosis for like a day, and then it started to affect and impact my health and pregnancy because my fiance was in a really bad mental and emotional state and essentially gave me all of his negative emotion. And then afterwards he felt super better, and then I started feeling super depressed and shitty. But doing that deep energetic clearing really helped. And I feel a lot of people don't realize how important it is to protect your energy during intimacy and afterwards. Also, I finally sized up my ear gauges to a 2 gauge, which means I can wear tunnels. Wow. That's like big, no? I bought your angel 222 angel number bamboo hoop earrings. That's so cute. And I'm now able to wear it with my gauges. It looks so cool. Wow. Thank you so much, girl. Send me a picture. That's amazing. That's so fucking cute. You don't have to show me your face or anything if you don't want. You can just show me your ear if you feel comfortable. But I would love to see it. That's so cool. And thank you so much for sharing that. And you're right. I'm really glad that you're saying this. Is it okay if I mention this in the video? Like what you said. I don't have to include your name, but like what you said about the intimacy part. I'm gonna take a picture actually. Yeah, let me check if you said yes first. Okay, no, you didn't say anything yes. Yeah, okay, so I'm just gonna take a picture, and then if you say no, I won't. But okay, I'm gonna take a picture of this. Let's see. Someone said would love to see an update of your figure skating progress. That's so fucking cute. Guys, I've been figure skating every day. I promise you it's getting so much better and I'm very happy. I've not taken any videos though at all. Like nothing. Because I'm on freestyle like every day. So there's hella people around and I like don't, you know what I mean? Like I don't want to put my phone up when there's like literally so much going on. But I got to show you guys. I've been thinking about that. I got to like record myself in some way, even if my sister does it, like whatever. But yes. Okay. Thank you for asking, Angel. It's going amazing. I'm very happy. Thank you so much. And thank you. Hey, that's so nice to hear. God bless you, Angel. That's so cute. Um, let's see. Ooh, Electra, it's 4 a.m. here, so I'm going back to sleep, but had to come and say it's nice to see you doing lives. Love you. God bless you. Have a good night, babe. Have very sweet dreams. Thank you so much for being here, and I'm very happy that you're here with me and with this. Thank you so much. Even if you're a Scorpio moon, I realize we can be very mean and stuff too. And I notice every time I see myself acting against my Cancer moon sign, I knew it was that. That's funny. I understand. Honestly, water sign moons are very emotional. It makes a lot of sense. And we have 12 viewers and 8 likes. 8 is Scorpio and 12 is Pisces. So that's kind of crazy. Synchronicity. Let's see. Oh, I'm sorry. I think I did skip over your chakra question. Where is it? Send it to me. I don't see it. Low-key, I like literally don't see it. Maybe it's there, but I don't see it. I don't know. Okay. Are you having allergy? Because I do. No, I don't have allergy. I don't have allergies, guys. Loki. I'm manifesting away. I'm not sick, but how do I say this? I'm not sick, but I almost got sick. But I don't want to say that because I didn't almost get sick. Like I manifested not getting sick. If I was sick, it would be like a lot, I would be a lot more. But right now I have a little bit of a stuffy nose. I think because I'm talking a lot. Before I didn't. But yes. Oh my gosh. Um I love this topic. I'm glad to hear that. Of course you can. Of course you can tag me. Okay, I got you, Hibiscus. Thank you for telling me that. I got you. This isn't a spiritual question, but how do you lay your baby hairs? Okay, guys. So I found out that you can like hurt here, like your crown, if you're like doing it very roughly or if you're pulling your hairs down. So I'm going to tell you guys that the best thing you can do to lay your baby hairs is to get a little bit of like damp it a little bit, like a little bit. You know, if your sink has like drops in it, like tap some of those, tap your baby hairs, and then get a toothbrush. And what I use is Gorilla Gel, the Gorilla Snot, and I just lay them like that. I use my fingers too because my nails help. And you guys see this? So these nails, the black ones, they haven't fallen off yet, and I don't want to pry them off because I used to do that and it would hurt my nail bed. So don't do that, guys. So I'm just waiting for these to fall off. But I use this to like, oh wait, yeah, I use this, for that, for things like that. Like I'll move this out the way, I'll move that out the way, like things like that, and then I'll let it dry. It dries very fast, and yeah. And then here you can also see I have, can you see? Yeah, that. So what I do for that too is I just wet it. So I get like a goop of baby hair of the snot, gorilla snot, and then I'll like wet it a little bit. I'm like, that is what she said. But I'll like wet it a bit, and then I'll just put it in my hair lightly. I won't like, you know what I mean? Like I won't string my hair, but I'll just put it in like that, and then I'll lay them on my face, and then I grab it with my fingers and I make it like thinner, things like that, and then naturally it like curls itself. You probably can't see it with my hair. Yeah, you see like this one is like naturally curled. This one is a, yeah. Oops. Oh my god, I like can't like see shit. Yeah, anyway, whatever. Anyway, yes, I said that that helps, but okay, let's see. Of course, Angel, Mari, you got it. Um, and I'll send you a picture. Where would you want me to send it? Instagram? Yeah, you can send it to me on Instagram. I gotta check DMs. I got you though. Yeah, send it. 9:22 there. That's so cute. Me too. Or it's 9:25 now. Oh my god, sorry guys. Do you have to wear certain colors or eat certain foods to align your chakras? And how would you know for sure that your chakras are aligned? You're funny when he said it's okay, queen. You do not have to, you don't have to do anything like that. You don't have to wear certain colors or eat certain foods, nothing like that. It's literally just your intention. That's it. I used to think that you had to, you don't have to. And I knew that you didn't have to because I naturally wasn't getting with it. Like I naturally wasn't eating the foods. I wasn't wearing the colors. I was just like, I don't need that shit. Like I could just know it and it will be. And the way that you know is because you feel completely aligned within yourself. You make decisions that are in your highest favor, in the world's highest favor. Like you're calm and you're good and you feel like you're very centered and focused in life, basically. That's it. That's how you know, truly. And you can also feel it if you like, if you sit there and you intend to feel your chakras, you will feel them. You'll feel like the energy of it is what I mean, like the warmth of it. You'll feel it in your hands. Sorry guys for my nose. um okay. Oh my god, I'm crying at the Scorpio Cancer. Have fun, be safe, please. I'm crying. That's so fucking funny. Okay, last questions, guys, and of course, you guys, of course, angels. Okay, last thing. Could you tell me why I've been seeing the angel number 911 for the past 18 months, and does it have anything to do with goddess Hecate, right? What do you energetically feel? Thank you. Okay. Excuse me for my nose. No, 911. Okay, hold on one second. I'm gonna get it on my phone right now because I have a book, but I don't have my book with me right now. And Hecate, I feel like if, oh my god, we have 11 viewers and 9 likes. Yes, like this is absolutely very symbolic. And I feel like I see that you're assigning that angel number to her in some way. So it has to do with it because of your resignation, your resignation. Like you're resonating it with her. So yes, it's becoming that to you. And you're probably gonna start seeing it even more now. I feel like you're gonna tell me that. You're gonna be like, oh my god, I've been seeing 911 so much more now, like even more than before. Okay, let's see. What the angel number means is that it's very important that you keep a positive mindset concerning your spiritually based career ideas. Positive thoughts are your most important asset right now. Okay, so that's definitely gold. That just represents that 110% everything that you're doing in your reality, you got to stay true to it. And what it means by career based, what is it called? Spiritually based career ideas is following your ideas based on your intuition. So you're making moves in your reality based on the way that you feel, based on basically based on all the stuff that you should be focused on in your reality in order to live your very best life. So yes, 110%. It's a very good thing, and I'm very happy that you're seeing that because obviously that's a flex. But yeah, God bless you for real. But okay, let's see, guys. Anyway, that's basically I've been seeing twice a day in the morning and at night. You're probably gonna see it more every single day for the past 18 months. Yeah. Best site to look it up, honestly. Fuck AI, and also best site to look it up. Just look up the angel number, like literally, for example, 444, Doreen Virtue. I'll write it. So right, this is what I looked up right now. So I looked up. Hold on. Can you hear my typing? I'm crying. There, just look that up. You can look that up with whatever, like any angel number. But okay. All right, guys. All right. Actual last question. One last question from me. Do you think I should change my self-concept around the void or keep practicing? I feel like keep shaping your self-concept because I feel like it will continue to get better, and I feel like you're good. Like I feel like just keep practicing. I feel like both. Like keep working on self-concept around that, but and keep practicing it. Like just yeah, basically practice and keep going. You got this. I believe in you, Angel. And just through meditation, yes. I feel like as long as you have confidence, honestly, like as you all that's all you need. As long as you have confidence in this and you believe that you are exactly where you need to be and all the great stuff that you should be knowing, you already know it'll be perfect always. But how's everything going? It's going really well, my love. Thank you so much for asking me that. How's it going with you? For me, it's been going very chill. Like I've been going with the flow so much. So I'm very happy about that. And of course, hibiscus, I'm very happy that I can help you. God bless you so much and thank you for being here. I enjoy your subliminal messages. I'm very glad. Thank you, Leslie, so much. Okay. I see this question. I'm gonna answer that. Maybe yeah, I'm gonna answer that in a video. I'm gonna answer that in a video. How can I stay present without stressing about the future? I would love to answer that in a spiritual Monday video. I'll probably cover it next week, honestly, next Monday. Thank you guys literally for freaking everything. I love you guys so freaking much. Y'all are the best. Like, thank y'all for everything. Thank you guys for showing up, for being here, for talking with me, and for being so loyal and real and giving and just amazing from the inside out. I love y'all more than anything, and I'm very happy that we get to talk here. And I'll be back on Thursday for another Law of Assumption Thursday video period. My sisters and I will be going live. I love you guys. My sisters and I will be going. Oh my god, I love it. My sisters and I will be going live on Wednesday. Okay, so 2 days. We're gonna tell you guys what we're gonna talk about tomorrow, and you can subscribe to our channel, which is right there, so that you can see our times and all that stuff. And the same thing for me. Subscribe if you want to see more of what I talk about, obviously, because I talk about a lot of stuff. Whatever y'all want, and law of assumption, spirituality, confidence, everything, self-concept, period. And yeah, and to also stay subscribed so that y'all can see the times that I come on live. But yes, guys, please take care, everyone. Remember, I do spiritual and law of assumption readings and coaching. If y'all want anything from me, I'm always here. God bless you. I love you. 1212 period. That's amazing. Sense flow state for 200 joules. Thank you. I don't know what that means, but I'm so thankful. Like, thank you. Bye, guys. God bless y'all. We'll speak very soon. Bye. Thursday. Love you.